Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Adventures in Arcane Space. Once again, I'm your Dungeon Master, AuldDragon, and the players are...
Hi, I'm David Big Mac Shepherd. I play Braxon Miacc, who's a human fighter from an asteroid close to Brow.
Hi everyone, I'm Dakami-sama and I play Solas Ebha, who is Half-Elven Cleric Mage of Ogma.
Hey, I'm James. I play Ockar, human paladin from Brawl.
Hello, everyone. I'm Salem Motor. I play Finnel'ar Mohani, a druid from Grayspace.
Hi, I'm Levalithana, an elven wild mage.
Hey there, I'm Zakad. I play the character Lafdul Moonglade, a specialty priest and thief multiclass of Aravan Illicir from Realm Space. Remember me, it's great. Gimmick is coming up with fun titles, and everyone loves my titles because sometimes I get them wrong. Drum roll. And his title is The Self-Serving, Selfishly Slippery Ship Splunker. Yeah, I got that one wrong. Oh well.
See, yeah, maybe you just gotta, toss it out there, you know, don't build up to it.
You enjoy it.
About selfishly slippery. How would that show itself?
Oh, he slipped away on his own.
Yeah, it's like I'm doing it.
He selfishly slides down the traps.
No, in this case,
not
slippery as in slipped away on his own to explore the career ship.
As in slippery fingers.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a word YouTuber once who said there's a rule in English that people don't know the rule, but they know the rule. All these adjectives have to be in an exact order.
Yeah.
I've never tried that with any of your titles to see if scrambling them round a different way makes them sound wrong.
Chances are it will.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've also heard about that rule.
Here's an example. Big green dragon versus green big dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Second one doesn't sound right. All right, but we left off last time. Lafdul was off on his own, putting himself in extreme danger. But what else is new, really?
Aim of profit, you know.
While the rest of the party was doing some exploration. And before we dive right in, the number of rerolls available to the players are: Finn has 2, Lafdul has 2, Solas has 1, I, the Dungeon Master, have 5. I really need to use them. Braxon, Ockar, and Leva have 0.
Oh.
You could be friendly to us and pass some of your rerolls to us. Nope. Poor players without rerolls.
Nope. Nope. Those were given to me to be used as I see fit.
Yeah. Don't you see them? Don't you see fit to pass them on to your players?
Or the monsters or NPCs.
Or players.
No.
You know, really, instead of giving us rerolls, you should give us ham rolls.
Nope.
Well,
pickle rolls, if anything.
Nope. Yeah, pickle rolls or cheese rolls.
Well, the thing is that Lafdul probably will never be in true danger until he faces a foe that, when he kills them, remembers to loot his body.
I want a Swiss roll.
Or if he gets eaten by something with lots of stomach acid.
Or gets burned.
How much you pay? I'll make you one.
All right, so we left off, and the party is did a little bit of searching of some personal quarters that were near a shrine. And you had encountered a room with a column in it, with a bunch of rune tiles on it. 24 of them, in fact. And you were not able to figure out well, you didn't try, which is understandable, really.
I have an idea.
Mm-hmm.
It may not be the best idea, but it's an idea.
Mm-hmm.
Vordon, come with me. I want you
Yes.
to look. I want you to, with your helmet, I want you to look at the puzzle here through the prism.
All right. So he goes in, holds the prism, looks at the buttons. I'm not seeing anything different.
Okay, I was hoping that would highlight an answer. Never mind. Sorry.
That's okay. It's a good
So
idea,
you
though.
basically, we're hoping to see fingerprints.
Yeah, I was hoping that if he looked through it, it would some of the symbols would change in color, and that would give us an idea of the correct combination.
That's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think of it as the dungeon master.
Well, we need to search someplace where this combination might be.
Well, there's another golden statue on the other side. It's the mirror image of this room. Maybe there's more to be seen over there.
Which we should
True.
probably go deal with while I still have that control temperature spell up.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's go around.
Bra-
I'm going to check to see if there's anything back on this way. Because
Braxon wants to take a quick look at this thing we defeated. Does it look like we could open it up with tools or something? Look inside it.
No, because when it fell back, it broke apart.
Okay. But it might be worth us going through the rubble in case there's a key in the rubble.
It's
But we'll go look at the other one
translucent. You
first.
think that you'd be able to see anything of reasonable size in there.
Ah, right. Okay, fair enough. Let's go get the other one then before that spell runs out.
All right. You know what? I can just zoom out a little bit more. That works.
I had been thinking about looking through the prison plan all week, and I'm sad.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, it was a great idea. I really do wish that I'd thought of it.
Yeah,
Is the fountain in here similar to the other side also?
Yes. Yeah, it is the exact same.
So spigot without any tap.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and
I have
bring
an idea
Beowulf
for
over.
those, but
I'll start approaching it once everybody's in position.
I have an idea for those fountains, but it can wait until we deal with this.
I think
Yeah.
we're waiting on Braxon.
Yeah, I'm still trying to get myself through doorways. I keep bouncing off the doors.
just put something mountable in front of you. He'll find his way.
Braxon, there's mountable statue
Maybe a
in here.
Beowulf right there, so I don't see his problem.
I don't think Beowulf will let Braxon ride him.
No.
Not with that attitude, at least.
What? What attitude?
And of course, I now have in my mind Braxon literally bouncing off the doors on his way here.
I mean,
Bonk,
that
bonk.
would be pretty Braxon-like.
All right, so you've gotten to the other room, and it really is a mirror image of the other one. Everything is the exact same, just reoriented.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any loose rocks on the floor or something?
Nope, it is pristine.
Okay. Levin, do you think
Okay.
you can throw a slingshot or something at to trigger it from a distance? Or Solas, whoever wants to?
Or what?
I think it's best to approach it similarly like we did last time.
Well-
But this time, Braxon, perhaps you should do something before it hits you.
I can throw my axe at it.
Leva could throw a star. She
That's an
has
idea.
two left to throw.
Sure. Go ahead. That way we'll get some damage on it before it comes after us.
That's
Can I
if she
throw my
hits.
throwing axe if you're going to do that?
With her luck, she won't hit, but it's okay. All right, let's see.
Solas is taking a position behind the pillar.
I don't think that hits, right?
let's see. What is your Thaco?
Oh, just a second.
Isn't there
Two.
something you can do that you can improve your Thacker by 1 by aiming?
Can I throw my throwing axe?
It's 12.
Yeah, that's a miss.
You
Oh.
hit
Ah,
armor
well.
class 10.
Can Braxon throw his throwing axe as well?
Sure.
Boom. That's probably a miss.
And what's your Thaco?
Thaco's 13.
All right. That is a hit.
Ooh.
Your axe hits the statue. Go ahead and roll for damage.
And it was big, wasn't it? So it's I do D4 for big, 2D4 for big.
Yep.
I do like the way it does less damage for big things, and other things does do more damage for big things.
All right.
Quite a lot of things do less damage to big things.
Yeah. But it's interesting.
All right. So you hurl your axe at it, and the axe hits it, sending a shard off the humanoid figure holding the spear up over its head. And as it does so, a beam of light lances out at you. And since Ockar is in the way, I need both of you to make saving throws versus breath weapon, please.
Punishing us for being clever.
Sorry, I used Ockar for cover.
I mean,
We both
Okay.
succeed.
All right, you both
Yeah.
take 4 points of damage as the beam of light sears into you, and then everyone can start rolling for initiative.
what did we decide last time that the Finns or gave?
Well, they weren't in it, but basically I halved the damage.
Okay,
Neither of them were standing in the aura.
yeah, just to make sure.
There's not many people in Eternal. That's because I'm not in it yet. Right, hang on. Okay, so Braxon's gonna get the stick of many buttons. Sorry, I didn't see you were standing in front of me. That
And
is quite-
positioning matters. Positioning
It does, yeah.
matters. All right, anyone still need to roll initiative?
I got a decent roll for once.
Let me go ahead and set that to...
Ah,
It's a
Right.
guilt. It's a driving instinct, you know.
All right. Okay. Vordon is going to move up to the pillar and get prepared. He doesn't want to close in until it moves. Leva, your turn.
Oh, she's first. Wow,
Well, second. Vordon moved before you.
that's unusual. She is going to cast Melf's Acid Arrow,
Okay.
and you need to tell her what level. But it says for the Thacker.
Yep. All right. That is going to be...
Maybe she falls in love with it. Ha! Wouldn't you all like it?
I mean, that would be pretty normal for Leva.
Well, you know, she just likes creatures.
Sorry, I didn't have the document up. Give me just a second.
Ah,
All right. Level -4.
Oh, poof. It still needs an attack roll, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. So what level are you?
Let's see. 11 minus 4 is 7.
All right. So that is Thaco 14. That is a hit.
Gosh, she faints.
Your arrow streaks out at the statue, hits it, and the acid kind of dribbles down it without eating into the stone form of it. Genva still has minute meteors up, and she is going to send a sphere out at it, and that's a hit. For a whole whopping 1 point of damage.
I mean, it's 1 point more than we with the miss.
Yeah. All right. Finn, your turn.
Finn's just gonna move over here for right now.
Okay. Braxon.
Braxon's gonna go charge. How high was this jump?
It's high enough that you can use your boots.
Yeah.
And I just remembered that your attack probably should have missed because you get a -4 to attack rolls.
Oh, yes, I am. Yeah, sorry about that.
That's okay. But it's too late now.
It was momentary courage.
Okay. Do I get -4 to a jump roll as well?
No.
Okay, Braxon wants to.
It's easy for you to jump up with boots. Like, there's no room for that.
Wants to come charging in and clobber the thing.
Okay.
So I've got to do D20. I normally get +4, so it'd just be D20 without any plus. I don't think we got any spells anymore.
No.
Oh, that's probably a miss.
What's your Thaco?
Thaco's 11.
That is a hit.
Is a hit, right? Okay. And it's large, so I'm doing. Oh, it's D8 anyway. Do I get a minus to the damage?
Just a hit, not to damage.
Okay. Hang on.
You feel like luck is just all going wrong for you right now.
Yeah.
All right, 12 points of damage. You send more chunks of it flying off as you bring your axe down on it, and I need you to make a saving throw versus breath weapon, and you are again getting a -4 to this.
Oh, I didn't do the -4 last time.
Right.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I had written a note for myself and then forgot, and that's.
Failed.
Excuse me?
It's not a fail. You accidentally made double minus.
Oh,
so...
yeah.
Oh, did I?
Yep.
Yeah.
So, but it's a 20. You rolled a 20. That's
Yeah.
a success.
Also, in-game reason why Braxon didn't get the -4 before was because he was in cover of Ockar.
But I didn't get the -4 either, so that doesn't work.
The
You
power
didn't
of
get the -4 since you succeeded the saving throws last time.
So, you take 2 points of damage, Braxon. Also, you would have recovered 6 hit points from using your ring.
Yeah.
And I'm going to use a reroll for this attack.
I mean, he has to use the rerolls to something.
I know.
Representing the bad luck that you're experiencing.
Is this the first time he's used a reroll to do damage to us
Probably.
or attack us?
No, I'm pretty sure I've used it before on attacks.
Or it's just trying to give me a holiday from having to role play so I can go and hang out in the Twitch chat.
And it's a good thing that I use that reroll because I rolled a 1 as one of those. The other one was a hit. So it does hit you, brings the sphere down on your head, hitting you for, oh my god, I should have used a reroll here, 3 points of damage.
Bonking Braxon.
Bonk.
Ouch.
Solas, your turn.
Old has used rerolls on trying to hit us before.
I nearly did minus 333.
Well, let's see if Braxon's luck is bad today, since I'm also attacking without the cold shot with my sling.
Okay.
Well, that should be a hit since my THAC0 is 16.
Alright. Let's see. Braxon, pick a number from 1 to 3.
I will pick 3.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for damage, Solas.
Damage dice depends on the size of the target, so...
It's large.
So, okay.
Alright, 8 points of damage to the creature.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Ockar, your turn.
Okay. I'm going to get over here. Am I still able to attack?
Yeah, how much did you move?
That was like 9 squares worth of movement.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
I need you to make a saving throw versus spell, please. With a -4 penalty. Yep, that's a success.
Okay.
You feel a momentary sense of foreboding wash over you, and then it goes away.
Now I'm gonna stab with a spear. Back a 7. I know
That's a
that
hit.
hits.
I mean, if I hit, you will hit.
Alright, you stab into the creature, sending a big chunk flying for 14 points of damage. Alright, Margoth is going to be using her sling. And that is a hit. For 6 points of damage. There we go. Alright, any second attacks?
Not this round.
Okay. Genva does get a second attack with Melf's Minute Meteors. But she misses. Alright. Next round, go ahead and roll for initiative, please.
I guess I should take the safe way to attack without risking hitting our party members.
Was it a -4 to initiative?
No.
Right.
Attacks, saving throws, and anything that's luck-based.
Right. That means people are going to enjoy my bad puns less until this spell wears off.
Could they enjoy them less? I don't know.
So you're saying that your puns are attacks?
Well, you know, I mean, his puns need to land, and sometimes they don't land, you know? Just like an attack. Anyone still need to roll initiative? Okay. Vordon is... Let me see if Vordon can actually get up there.
Oh.
He can, but he's not going to be able to attack. And he needs to make a saving throw. Alright. Leva, your turn.
Leva throws another star from her robe.
Is that the last one?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, no, not the last one. She has 2 left. But it's the last one she's going to throw.
Oh, when you said 2 left before, you meant 2 left that you're willing to throw.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
That's pretty
She's...
important distinction.
Yeah.
Yes. That's why I tried to... No. 2 left after this one. Ah.
All right. That is going to be a hit.
Wow. There's no difference with this one. So it's just...
It's not 3d6 plus 8.
Oh, no, wait.
Yeah, I was starting to
Just a
think
moment.
that would be highly effective weapon.
Where are we? No. I wrote it down the wrong way. Sorry.
It's okay.
Would be nice, though.
I mean, I think any one of us would be happy for to have weapon that is 3d6 plus 8.
Shh.
All right. So you pull off another star and hurl it across the chamber. It turns into a blazing bit of light, smashes into the creature, and it falls back onto the floor, cracking and crashing apart into many pieces.
What?
Killed it.
Leva looks rather puzzled. Says, "What happens?"
Solas calls out to the party members on the platform to bring his sling bullets since it's magical and he doesn't want to come to into the area of the aura.
Braxon will look for the sling bullet.
All right. It's not too hard to find. It's the chamber is pretty pristine.
Braxon's going to toss the sling bullet. He's not going to walk over. He wants to search through the debris and see if there's anything there.
Okay.
So, do I have to roll an attack roll?
No.
Okay. Braxon's is wondering. Braxon says to Ockar, I'm going to check in case there's a transparent key in amongst this wreckage.
Are you muted, Ockar?
Sorry, yes. I wanted to open this door here and check it out while he's doing that.
Okay. Solas and Finn, I need you two to make saving throws versus spell with -4, and same thing for Leva. Nope.
Even when it's dead?
There. I'm sorry?
Even when it's dead?
Mm-hmm.
Weird.
Yeah, it did affect even after death last time.
Which was a spell.
Yeah.
Maybe the effect is the broom rather than the creature.
Okay.
I just succeeded.
All right. So Finn, well, all three of you begin to feel a sense of foreboding wash over you. Solas and Leva, it goes away pretty quick. Finn, it stays with you. You'll be suffering a -4 to attack rolls, saving throws, and anything luck-based.
Solas says quiet prayer to Ogam.
And Ockar, you're opening that door? Okay. So inside there, you see another chamber, personal quarters mirroring the other side. These are covered in dust, however, just like the other one.
Yeah, Solas will put the cloth on his face again.
All right.
Yeah, I'll get to work searching.
Okay.
Same.
Anyone else want to search in there? Vordon will come down and help you out.
I mean, Leva and Finn already went to the aura area, so they should be safe.
Okay, while you are searching that, Lafdul, are you slipping aboard the courier ship?
Yeah. Sorry, caught me off guard.
I know. It was the plan. Alright, did I give you guys a picture of one? I don't know that I did. Hold on a second. Let me see if I have one. Alright, while I am looking for that, so Lafdul, you approach it, it is, as it is docked, and it is very oddly constructed. You guys hadn't really gotten a good look at them before, but it's got 3 spars coming off of it, at equidistant, so about 60 degrees apart. And it's very, very unusual. You have not seen anything like that before in your explorations of wild space and stuff like that. Let me go ahead and make a handout. Give me a second.
What of the picture, I guess.
Yeah, so you can get an idea of what it looks like.
Lafdul might get out his holy boots in a minute. If he casts a spell, the material components of my holy symbol.
I apparently cannot do it that way. Alright, hold on a second. It's taking me a moment longer.
What?
Already sending a handout of the carrier ships, how it looks like.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, it'll take you away and he'll ask me to explain it and I'll forget. Because that hasn't happened before.
I don't mind showing it
Here
to
we go.
everyone.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen them already.
Yeah.
Not
but,
up close, of course, but we've seen them.
Yeah, and this is Lafdul in there. So Lafdul, you're seeing this, and the 3 spars are at equidistant angles from each other, and there's a boat-shaped deck up on the surface. And as you're approaching, you can see that there are 2 more very similar appearing decks at about 60-degree angles. I think that's right. Whatever. Below it, which is very unusual. You're used to, the gravity going 2 ways. Either the gravity is going 3 ways with this thing, or they walk on slopes on 2 of those decks.
Huh.
It's a combined ship. We saw one of the ships combined as we were leaving. As we entered this sphere.
Yeah, you saw multiples of this combined with more like it, as opposed to...
This is like the first form, it's not like a second or third.
Correct. This is a single ship.
Are those actually spider silk, or are they just made it look like there was webbing in between those?
Well, you're not there. If Lafdul wants to know that, he can check that when he gets aboard.
Well, he's going to go aboard with detect magic. Actually, no. Yes. Right. No. I mean,
Hurry up and decide. Hurry up and decide.
Not straight away. I might have to go off the ship, cast, and come back on the ship. I want to go around, listen, and stuff. So I want to sneak on, listen, see if I hear anyone.
Okay. All right. So you are you trying to move silently?
Mm-hmm.
And you're still invisible.
Yeah.
All right.
80.
Let's see. Okay.
My detect noise is 50 when I'm in position, or 55 if I'm against the surface where I can listen.
All
with
right.
a hearing aid.
Because they have different types of legs than you, their the boarding plank that they have set up across onto the pier is a bit unusual, and you do stumble as you are climbing aboard, and you do make a clattering noise with that boarding plank.
Ah. Well.
But you freeze and listen.
Yep.
Like deer in the headlights.
You hear nothing.
Nah. Yeah, I was thinking if it was like an awkward thing, I could use tightrope while walking, but I guess that was just the way you were just explaining my failure.
Yeah, you basically just made noise as opposed to like risked any harm to yourself.
They now know I'm here. Something's here.
But you hear nothing.
Yes, I mean I will cast detect magic.
Okay.
Nothing will know that you're here.
Yep. I mean, I'm more bothered about not searching for magical traps, so... I mean, we trap our ship.
Alright, so you hear... I mean, you detect no magic at the moment. You get a look around, and you can see that the deck that you're on, there are two dome-shaped protrusions here in the center of the deck. There's a raised deck in the back, or a cowling in the back, I should say, over the deck, and up front is a ballista.
Well, I'll go into the back portion, I think. It's, does it look like it's got an entrance, egress, or something?
Yeah, as you carefully maneuver around the domes, which can clearly open.
I am not being too quiet. I mean, I'm not running, but I'm walking.
Walking normally, kind of?
Yeah, I mean, whoever's hurt has hurt me at this point, so...
Alright. So, you don't think you'd be able to open those domes yourself, but the domes do clearly have openings. You get around them, and looking at the back, under the cowling, you do see a pair of stairs leading down below decks.
I go down the below decks.
Okay. Alright.
See what faces, what I face, you know. There's going to be at least one person here.
So you come down, and you find yourself on what is clearly a cargo deck. You can see the domes above you, and space for cargo to be loaded in. There is cargo in here. You can make out immediately barrels that are probably filled with water or similar liquids. Crates that you'd have to open up to see what are inside them. Some containers holding spare ballista bolts, and you can notice some pieces that would be containing other, like, spare ballista bolt heads and things like that.
It's just a traditional cargo. I'm not even not too bothered. I'm more interested in finding like a helm room or an officer's room or something.
Mm-hmm.
Something more important than the cargo.
All right. Surveying around a bit, you do notice real close by a hole in the deck that would get you down below this one. Very much like you'd expect from a typical gravity plane switch on, like on your battle dolphin and
Just
stuff
jump,
like that.
flip upside down or something, or sideways, I guess, in this case.
So are you going to go up to it and look through it?
I assume I'm in darkness and I'm using infravision.
Yes.
Yeah, I go in.
All right. So rather than just a single hole through the deck, this actually leads to 2 other holes at an angle. So you basically have a choice of going left or right. And you have not detected any magic so far.
Yeah, I'll just go left.
Okay. All right.
Is it difficult for me to find my way back?
No. So it's basically like it's just a couple feet to choose left or right, and then you're on another deck.
The ship. How big was the ship?
I'm sorry.
How big was the ship? I'm just to get an idea of how far I can delve into it.
It's not very big. It's much smaller than your battle dolphin.
Oh, is it like the eel ship size?
You would say that it is somewhat bigger.
Wasp.
It's somewhat bigger than an eel ship, but substantially smaller than your battle dolphin. You don't have a good grasp of these things. The cargo hold itself is somewhere close to 90 or 100 feet long.
Well, no, just carry on going free.
Okay. So you take the left passage and come out on another deck, very similar, but whereas the where you left was a big open cargo hold deck, you come out and there's a wall to your back, kind of curving to either side, and straight ahead is kind of an ovalish or partially ovalish wall. There's a pair of doors in the sides there, and you kind of realize that this matches the shape of the dome up above. Going through the gravity transition was very disconcerting as well, because it felt at the same time weightless and also like you were being pulled in multiple directions. It kind of made you queasy, but not enough to give you any
yeah, I seem to get used to it after a while. Where can I... Sorry, I misheard.
So there's there's a wall right behind you at the hole from the gravity plane, and there are passages back behind that way. You're just like kind of glancing. You can continue back that way. Right ahead is a curved wall. And there are 2 doors in there, and this matches the dome shape that would be on the deck above.
Yeah. Does that... Yeah, alright, I'll just go through those, I guess.
Okay.
They seem to lead into the same place, just multiple doors.
The 2 doors, yeah, do. You haven't glanced around the back wall.
Behind me was where I came from, but also 2 other passageways.
No, below you is the passageway. You transition through a gravity plane. You're on another deck now. So you're up on the deck. Right ahead of you is a curved wall matching the dome on the deck above. That's now above, and right behind you, there's a wall, and there's passages to either side, left and right.
This I cannot mentally. It's hard for me to articulate words into. I can't visualize what even though you're saying, I just can't visualize it. So I'm just.
You got 2 doors and 2 passages.
No, I'll go through the 2. No, the 2 doors lead into the same place, though, right?
You don't know. I mean, they lead into a structure. Whether that chamber is
They're
divided.
together, aren't they?
They're not right together. No, it's not a double door.
Alright, I'll go through one of those doors, I guess.
All right, left or right?
Left.
Okay. All right. That door does not appear to be locked. You open that up and peek in, and it is very clear now that the other door leads into the same chamber. You find yourself in an oval-shaped chamber matching the dome above. You can see that can be opened. And this appears to be more storage, although it's mostly empty. On the far side of the oval, there are 3 more doors.
Oh my lord.
2 matching the ones that you just came in, and then 1 right at the center, basically like at the very tip of the oval.
Alright, I'll go for the center one that looks like the tip of the oval, because, sure.
Okay. Once again, that is not locked. And inside there is another oval chamber matching the dome above. And it is completely empty.
Huh. It's these like observation ports or something?
No, you would guess that this is a secondary cargo hold.
I go out of this room and go through one of the side passages, I guess left, then right afterwards if it seems like more cargo or something.
All right. So you open up one and peek inside, and it's kind of triangular. So it's matching the 2 curved oval shapes on 2 sides, and then the other side is the clearly the outer hull. And inside here, you see a number of cages. They are unlocked and open. They're suitable for medium to large size creatures.
Yeah, they're slavers, terrible people. Is there any, well...
You don't see anything right now. It's they're not exactly clean, but they don't look like they've been used recently.
Yeah, I'm not doing a thorough search. I'm just looking through room to room.
Right.
I'm going to the other room.
And the other one matches that as well.
I leave this way, and I should have either the way once I've left this room, I should be able to return a room, and then that should give me the option of either exiting or going through a different way.
Yeah, so you leave the first oval cargo hold that you went into, and you can see down one of the passageways. They lead to stairs going up, very much like what you came down from the main deck, the first deck, down below decks.
I guess I go up them. Sorry, not down.
Oh, sorry. I didn't quite finish. So there's the stairs going up, and right before that, there is a door leading into whatever is behind that wall that was at your back when you came through the below deck.
I'll go through the door.
Okay. That door you find to be locked.
Yeah. Well, time's not on my side. I knock it open.
Okay. All right. That door opens into a very oddly shaped chamber. It is clearly nestled between the 2 stairs that came down, and there's a kind of a bump into the room from where the hole to get to the other decks is. So it's a very oddly shaped chamber, but it is also clearly personal quarters, and there is a chair in the center of the room. That chair is not magical. It is not designed for someone of your body form to sit in. It is designed for something that would not like recline the way you would. It's more like designed for something to rest down on. So it has like no back. It is more of like a bench kind of thing. but it's padded. It's clearly something for someone to rest on. It is not magical.
Have I ever come across any? Have I ever known about a non-magical helm?
You know about non-magical helms, but they don't look like this in your experience. They're more like the things that you're familiar with are like gnomish devices that supposedly work, or things that use fire out the back of a ship to push it and stuff like that.
Is there any kind of? I mean, this may be a helm room, might just be an officer's room. I don't know.
So there are a pile of cushions in along one wall that is very much like you'd guess designed for something to lay on. And there's a small table with some personal accessories of a type that you're completely unfamiliar with. Obviously not like combs and things like that. Clearly designed for something of a completely different
kind of toothpick
body form. And there is a strong box against the wall with a very obvious padlock on it.
Does the strong box radiate magic?
No.
Is anything magical in here?
No.
How long do I think I've spent with my detect magic?
You think it's going to be running out soon?
I'll see if I can have a quick look-see upstairs, but I will probably come back here the moment my detect magic runs off.
Okay. You head up the stairs just enough to pop your head over the lip, and that is one of the 3 open decks. So there's a cowling above you, and you can see the 2 domes. You can just barely make out around them that there is a ballista at the front, and it looks the exact same as the deck that you came on board.
Alright. I look at the strong box.
Okay.
I pick lock. No, I'm picking lock. I'm not detecting trap.
Okay. All right. That lock is relatively easy for you to pick, and it takes. But it is like it's not a complex lock, but it is an unusual lock.
Still takes time.
It's not made the way that you expected, but it's not complex, so it does take you a full 10 minutes to pick it.
Oh, Lafdul's been gone for 10 minutes.
Lafdul's been gone for a lot longer than 10 minutes.
What's... do we find anything?
Yes, so you remove the padlock and lift up the lid on the strong box, and you see leather sacks inside.
Cursory glance at what do they seem? Well, more than a cursory glance. What do I see?
Looks like they have
I'm
coins
not
in them.
counting. I'm not counting per se. Silver, platinum, spectrum.
You'd have to open all of them. Do you want to do that just to glance inside?
Yeah, I mean, they could be reclosed or whatever.
Yeah, looks like they have platinum coins.
And all of them?
Mm-hmm.
How much is in this chest? How many bags?
6 bags.
How full is the chest?
Pretty full.
Hang on 1 second. How many coins does it look like it can fit in a bag?
You're not really sure.
100? 200?
Somewhere between 50 and 200. They're not all the same coin type. Like, I mean, they're all like they appear to be platinum coins, but they're not all the same mint that you're seeing. So they have like different shapes and stuff.
All right, I'm just trying to think. Moral dilemma of the chaotic neutral character. Yeah, he's taking some of it. I'm just trying to decide what I'm taking now.
How many empty pouches do you have? In your,
1 second. Empty pouches.
I mean, do you have any?
3 that I know at an immediate glance.
Alright. You could probably put 2 bags in each one of those.
Alright. 2 bags in each one then, and I will replace the other bags with gold pieces if I can. And silver.
Wait.
I am.
What do you mean?
I'm taking the 2 bags. Platinum. No, 4 bags.
There's 6 bags.
Yeah, 4 of them are going in my pouch. Yeah.
Well, what I mean is that you can put 2 in each of those. Like you could take it all with 3 empty pouches. You could put 2 bags in each one and get it all.
Oh. Okay. Right now, I'll do that.
Right.
Lafdul's helping himself. He's terrible. He's a horrible person.
Okay.
I get XP for doing this, so I'm doing it.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So there's one other deck to look at.
Is a strong box fixed? Sorry.
Yeah, it is.
Why'd you give me a fixed strong box?
So that, if the ship crashes and there's someone in this room, it doesn't go flying into their head and smash them.
Hang on. Let me. How many? 6 bags, 3 in each. Or 2 in each. 2 in each per.
2 bags per each of those 3 empty pouches that you have.
I'd imagine that I keep my own money in a pouch, yes?
Probably. That's up to you. Yes, I would have expected you to have already decided how you're doing that.
I'm just going to convention. Oh, no, actually, I just realised it's a terrible idea because my money's going to look very different than this money. I was going to replace the money, and that would be very obvious. I just realised. No, I'm going to leave one bag in. Actually, I'm going to take 5 of them.
Okay. Okay.
And I will try to reverse lock it. Well, I will.
Yeah, it's a padlock, so you don't even need to, you just close it.
Oh, it just clicks. Can I put some, personal effects in there as well before I lock it?
Sure.
Just seeing, there's other stuff in it than just one bag.
Yeah.
So I try to fill the box up with mundane, but maybe important stuff, I guess.
Okay. Yep, that's easy enough to do.
Oh, and that's it.
Okay.
So I left one of them. I got 5 of the bags.
All right. So you close that the strong box back up, close the lock, and leave the chamber.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm just gonna head out because I've been far too long here.
Okay, so you're not gonna search the 3rd deck.
How? I can. All right. No,
no, you don't have to. I mean, you still haven't heard anything. You made a lot of noise when you came on board. So it seems reasonable to conclude that either it's deserted or anything here is sleeping so deeply that you could sneak up on them and just, take them out.
Deserted. Can I close the door as I left?
Mm-hmm.
Left. Did I know if that was a mechanical lock or a warded lock?
That is a lock that would require a key.
Can I attempt to reverse lock it?
Sure.
Even though it's going to take me time, I want to lock this door. With me out of it, obviously.
Yes.
Lafdul locks himself in the room.
All right. Takes you 8 minutes to do so. Well, actually, no, wait. You knocked it open.
Yeah.
So it's still technically locked. It just opened for you. You just need to close it.
All right. Yeah, I just get out of the room like those are.
Alright.
There wasn't like a key in that room as I was
No.
leaving. Nothing obviously. Probably took it with him.
Yeah.
Alright, I just leave.
Okay.
I'm not interested in anything else. I got what I was after.
Alrighty.
I mean, if there are any survivors, I might have helped them out, but
Yep, I mean, you didn't hear any sounds. Like, before you leave, do you want to take one last listen?
yeah, sure.
Okay.
Since
Yeah,
I
you're
feel
not
things-
hearing anything. Okay.
I...
Yeah?
Alright, no, I just leave.
Okay.
I mean,
Alright.
I didn't do anything out of the ordinary other than just walk around in here. Oh, that thing that I clanged as I left, I mean, I could place that backwards in case I just tripped over it.
It's like you just tripped over it. It clattered. It didn't, it moved a little bit. You could get it back into a position easily enough. It's just that it was designed for body forms other than yours, and you put your weight wrong, essentially. Knowing that, it's
Alright.
easy enough to get off.
Yeah.
Okay, so you'll be making your
Oh,
way
and
back while
As I go back, I'll say thank you.
It'll
to...
take you a few minutes to get back.
Yeah, no, I was just saying thank you to Aravan for your granted powers.
Gotcha.
I shall be sure to make a donation in your name because I probably shouldn't have been able to do that in such a quick as I wanted to without your aid.
Okay, let's see.
At some point.
Let me just check something. Okay.
Now, was ceiling and chat and Twitch chat making me feel guilty now, Steph. It reminds me I'm a priest of a thief.
Alright, I am just making a note here of something.
And a
Alright.
few months ahead, and Lafdul finds out that all of those coins are cursed.
That depends on the curse. It might be a good thing to have curse coins that I can just hand out.
Yeah, usually you can't just hand out cursed coins, so.
Usually.
Okay.
After's lucky, you might get lucky curse coins.
Alright, so as you're making your way back to the rest of the party, they are conducting their search of that, those personal quarters that they came to. And let's see. So having known about the other hidden compartment in the other chamber, makes it easy to find a similar one in this one. It's not in exactly the same position, but it is very similar. And you can tell that there is a complex opening mechanism that, like the other one. That doesn't mean that you know how to open it.
Can I do a quick check on the mechanism with engineering?
Go ahead and give me a engineering check. Alright, you're pretty sure it's similar, but you're really not sure how it opens because the other one
got smashed.
Yeah. What I will do is I will let you roll again a second time with a -4 penalty, so +4 to the roll. And if that's success, then you'll have figured out how to open it.
Okay.
Because you did get a look at it.
Do you have any rerolls? Never mind.
Well, that's a failure.
I mean, there's always other ways to open it, like crowbars. You know where it is.
Does somebody have a crowbar?
I mean, we opened the last one of the crowbar.
Yeah,
so yes.
Brax.
Can you please pass me the crowbar so I can attempt this?
Braxton has a crowbar.
Braxton, please, hand me the crowbar for a second.
Okay.
Do you both want
Okay.
to work on it again like the other one?
Sure.
If Braxon gets nearer to pass the crowbar, does he have to roll a saving throw?
You're already affected. You both need to be
Okay.
by the bed though.
Okay. You know, maybe I should do it, seeing as I don't want to break my crowbar.
I'm not gonna break your crowbar. Let's just do it together then.
Braxton hands over his crowbar.
Okay. So we'll do it. I'll do it.
Somewhere in the multiverse, Lafdul's like, that Braxton broke my lockpick.
So, what do I need to do for this again?
All right. So it is the Benbar's lift gates percentage plus 10%.
So for me, that would be 30.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Before I do this,
Do you want me to do it?
no, I got this.
You know you can just try it, and if it fails, like it's not gonna
True, I
be
don't
the
need
end
to
of
spend
the
money.
world.
I don't need
But
to spend
I
money.
will. If you want to slip me a $5 under the table, I'm okay with that too.
No, I'll just go for it. Oh, that passes.
There you go. See.
And I'll lose it out on money.
So crowbar gives plus 10 to Benbar's lift gate. So you're saying that Solas has with crowbar exactly 10% chance to succeed.
Yes. Yeah.
So
That is what I'm
him,
saying. Someone with a
you give him-
very poor strength score has a 10% chance using a crowbar.
You're giving Braxton his crowbar back.
Well, yes, after I'm done, it's gonna take me a bit.
All right. So, with some effort, you manage to pry off the lid to the hidden drawer and access the interior. Inside, you find another key, which I will already tell you is useless because the doors have been unlocked. And there is a ceramic vial filled with a warm blue liquid. It actually feels warm in your hand. Not like hot, just warm. There is a shining silver plate incised with runes. And very unusually, there is a large, thick sack made of gray silk in there. You haven't seen any other cloth materials in this place. And it feels
nice.
like it's full of small, like large pebble-like objects.
Pebble-like objects.
Yeah.
Are
So they
there any markings and what colors are they?
You'd have to open them up and look in the bag. Someone would have to open up and look in the bag. Right now, Ockar is just pulling them out.
So Ockar's holding them, is he?
Mhm.
Okay, it's up to Ockar then if he takes them out or passes them over.
I'll pass them over.
Well, if nobody else, Leva will take
I
it
will, I will
and
cast
compare it to her.
I will cast
What?
detect magic.
Well, Leva received it from Ockar.
All right.
So she's looking at it. Does it look in any way similar to the bag of tricks that she has?
Not really.
So she'll open it and look inside.
Okay. Meanwhile, Solas is casting Detect Magic, and all three are detecting as magic. Which one are you casting?
It's the wizard version.
Okay. All right, you're detecting the vial is radiating enchantment charm, and the bag is radiating alteration, conjuration, summoning, and invocation, evocation. So, Leva, you open it up, and inside, it looks like they're large beans. Like they're pebble-sized beans.
So magic beans.
So Leva tells the others it's beans. All the same or different ones?
So not
They're like different, slightly different shapes, slightly different colors.
not sling bullets.
Hmm.
Finn will cast a priest version detect magic.
Okay.
Solas also takes a couple of the beans and
Hold
basically
on,
checks if
just a
they...
second. Let's see. Alright, so you are detecting charm for the ceramic vial, and on the bag, you're detecting creation.
Okay.
Alright, Solas, you're reaching in and take out some of the beans?
Yeah, checking if they radiate differently.
They do not.
Okay.
Creation would make sense. Is there anything like Earth somewhere where one could plant the seeds?
You have not found any earth here, no.
And we might want to identify them before planting.
I wonder if there's an item we'll come across at some point. Upon identifying it, loses its magical properties.
Could be. Could be.
So,
I mean,
never mind.
The silver plate is radiating magic, but not a specific type.
Is the silver plate like the scrolls we've seen before?
Yes.
So it's a scroll. Vordon with his helm might be able to check what it is.
I could take a look at that, yes. You hand it over to him?
Mm-hmm.
It has a spell of repair injury at 9th level on it. He doesn't say it in exactly that, but that's what it has.
Yeah. Well, that's quite useful.
Finn will take a close look at a couple of the seeds, see if he can determine what they are.
Okay. They're specifically beans, just as a side note. They do not look like any type that you're familiar with at all.
Isn't there a way that you could properly identify them? Did you?
You're pretty
Maybe
sure they're not
ask Finn.
exactly neutral. Natural Finn. Like they're not like pinto beans or some equivalent or lima beans or something like that.
Braxon
They are
says,
just roughly like beans.
But they're also like they're much larger than anything that you'd expect. Finn, at least twice the size.
Braxton says to Finn, how long do you think it would take after planting a bean for you to be able to tell what sort of plant it grows into?
Finn, as these are magical and they're not of a type that you're familiar with, your best guess is that they could do anything from sprout instantly to sprout in 1,000 years.
Right.
So you can convey that.
So I guess we have to guess on the beans. They all look quite similar.
Well, there's nowhere we can plant them here anyway, so let's just put them away and we'll deal with them later.
Yeah.
Right. So
Solas will be carrying on that repair injury scroll in. It's still part of the treasure, but I'm just making a point that if it's needed, I have it.
Okay.
Since it's clerical scroll and it's a healing spell. Quite useful one at that.
All right. Yeah, I can give those to you again. The spheres. So the ceramic vial, enchantment charm, and charm.
Mm-hmm.
And the bag, alteration, conjuration, summoning, invocation, evocation for wizards.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Alteration.
You can abbreviate them.
Hang on, I only got alteration.
Alteration, conjuration, summoning.
Yeah.
Invocation, evocation.
Yeah.
And then the priest sphere is creation.
Okay. We'll start waiting.
Note that having multiple schools doesn't necessarily mean that it's a powerful enchantment. It just means that it has a lot of different types of magic involved.
Mm-hmm.
And the type of magic covers both the bag and the beans themselves.
Yeah.
So all the beans identify as everything,
Yep.
or some beans that identify as conjuration, some as summoning, and
They all identify as the same thing.
okay.
Were there any difference with the beans when I took them from the back? Basically, does the back also radiate those?
Yes. They all
Okay.
radiate the same to the same degree. There is no visible, there's no discernible difference between the bag and the individual beans.
Okay. So that's something that we need to clearly identify.
Mm-hmm. If we can.
Well, not now, but once we get back on our ship.
Presuming we survive.
Well, at least we now have one more healing scroll.
Okay.
Who do we go to though? We've got an expert on plants with us.
Well, the beans really need to be magically identified.
So Finn, you're pretty sure that unless they have some sort of special thing that needs to be done when planted, you'd have no problem planting and trying to cultivate them, assuming that they grow in your lifetime. But at the same time, you would guess that anyone else would have a fairly easy time as well. Like you're
we
vaguely...
can try it when we get back on the ship. I've got some beds that I don't have anything in.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You're vaguely aware of some magical plant things that are usually designed that just like put it in, water it, and eventually you get whatever it's going to give you, kind of thing. You don't know a whole lot about them. You've never experienced that yourself. It's just more of like things that you've heard. And you guys don't find anything else in the those personal chambers. And Finn, was there something that you wanted to try with the basin? I thought you mentioned that.
Yeah, I want to see if I can figure out a way to take as much water out of it as I possibly can.
Okay. Do you have a container to put in or something else?
I've got my water skin. I guess I could just pour it out on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
While I have the detect magic up, I will try to see if I can discern any specific magic on the water font or the spigot.
Basically, I just
yeah, go ahead, Finn.
I just want to lower the water level and see if that causes the spigot to turn on.
Okay. Both of them are independently magical, Solas, and they're not radiating a particular type that you can determine.
But it's different from the magic that radiated in this whole place.
Yeah.
Okay, I will mention this to Ockar, as Finn still had his detect magic, so he would also notice it.
Yeah. All right. So Finn, you do you only have one water skin, or do you have multiple ones?
I just have the one.
Okay. So you pour it out on the floor.
No, I have two.
You do have two. All right. So you pour them out on the floor?
Yep.
and then because you want to try to get the water lower, you would probably put them both in at the same time to try to fill them up.
Yes.
Okay. So you do so. You do notice that the water level goes down slightly as you fill them up and then take the water skins out, and then it slowly returns to the previous level.
Question?
Mhm.
Has anyone tried to drink that water?
We did at the other fountain.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It was
Never missed that.
refreshing. Yeah, Finn identified it as a perfectly clean and drinkable water.
Yeah. Now, the water level rose. It didn't come out of the spigot.
Interesting.
Well, it's something we have to ponder later on, most likely.
Finn's going to try dumping one of his water skins out and holding it under the spigot.
Okay. As you do so, a thick golden liquid begins to slowly fill up your water skin.
Golden.
It feels a little bit heavier, and it's it's more it's thicker. It doesn't flow as well as water, so moving it around in the water skin, it doesn't like move the same way.
Orange juice.
Do I detect anything with my detect magic?
It is magic.
It doesn't radiate any specific.
No.
Syrup.
Does it smell
Nectar.
smell like anything?
Doesn't smell at all.
Finn will try tasting a tiny bit.
Okay. It is good.
You know, I might have an idea. The people that lived here were insectoids. Some insectoids feast on things like
Honey?
yeah, honey and such.
Honey nectar.
Honey, nectar, and such. Perhaps the font is for the water and the spigot is for their food.
It could be.
So you've got it. You've got your water skin full of this substance, and it keeps flowing down over the top and like overflowing unless you like pull it away right away.
Yeah, I'll pull it away.
Okay. It doesn't seem to leave any kind of trail on the outside of the water skin. And it drips down into the water. When it hits the water, it spreads out and just like instantly dissipates. It mixes in entirely or something like that. You're not sure what, but it doesn't like stay separate or leave a visible appearance there or anything like that.
But yeah, Solas basically hypothesizes that fonts have create water on them. Basically, in a way that it creates water to specific point, and the spigots have a similar but create food. And this drink, this liquid is the food of the people that lived here.
So one big difference between create food and this is that create food is bland. This is tasty. It doesn't taste like anything in particular, Finn. Like, you can't place the flavor. It's like it feels kind of fruity, a bit vegetable-y, but you can't say, oh, it is honey. Oh, it is like appley or orangey or anything like that.
Well, basically it's not specifically create food, but it would be some kind of their own variant of it.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know that like, I mean,
Yeah.
this is tasty, which is a substantial difference from create food, which tends to make bland food. It gives you the sustenance, but a little more kind of thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
Finn will try taking a full mouthful of it now.
You feel invigorated as if you'd just eaten a full meal.
Well, Leva will repeat that she has one water skin that she is emptying, doing the same thing. Is it the same liquid that comes out?
You're doing the exact same thing that Finn did?
Yes.
Did you empty out your water skin first?
Yes.
Then yeah, it fills that up with more of the golden liquid.
And it's the same liquid, it's the same taste, everything?
As far as you can tell, it's the same taste. I mean,
Okay.
like comparing your two, like you don't know exactly what Finn is tasting, but he can tell you that he can't place the flavor and stuff like that.
Well, she will ask Finn whether she can have a taste of his as well.
Aren't you both cooks?
Yeah,
That's
but
true.
It's not
You both
specific
are,
taste.
and yeah, I mean, like you can't place the flavor at all.
No, but they could articulate to each other. Oh, it reminds me of this. Oh, it reminds me of that.
But that's the
narrows
thing,
it down
is
more.
that it doesn't remind them, like it vaguely vegetable type flavor, vaguely fruit type flavor mixed together.
New
but
flavor, it's interesting.
Can't place, like, is that apple? No, it's definitely not apple. Is that orange? No, it's definitely not orange. Is it cucumber? No, it's definitely, like, that kind of thing. Like, everything that you try to match it in your head, it's like, no, it's definitely different than that.
Does it feel more like food or more like drink?
You can drink it, but it feels like you've eaten a meal when you take a good, solid mouthful.
Okay.
That would support my hypothesis.
It almost seems like it's exceptionally filling too.
Having one or two of these on our ship would be quite handy. But I doubt we can take them off and keep the enchantment.
We could ask the creature at the top?
Administrator.
Yeah,
Yes.
let's find if they're needed here.
Whether there's any way to move these things.
But that's after we've solved the current problem.
Yeah, I think our next thing that we need to do is try to figure out these room things.
Well, we do have places to explore yet in the floor above. That might have the answer.
Could be.
So, Lafdul, you'll probably get back to at least the center area around now. Would you like call out to the party or anything to try to figure out where they've gone?
Oh, you're telling me I've not got a prime opportunity to scare one of the party members?
You do if you want. I'm just saying that you'd be back at the lower crossroads at about this
You
time.
can try and scare Braxon if you like.
Right about there.
Out of curiosity, there wasn't like a...
Braxon's going to say...
No,
Braxon's going to say...
What was that? What were you asking, Lafdul?
I was wondering if it's like a gravity plane below where the ships are, you know, it just goes straight down until it hits a solid cube surface somewhere. Shell.
No, there is a gravity plane at the dock level.
Anything thrown off there would just float.
Yeah.
One thing quickly before my detect magic ends. I will check if the golem remnants radiate something that I could recognize.
No.
Solas, have you
Yes?
tried looking through... I don't know if it works this way, but have you tried looking through the prism while using your detect magic spell? Maybe you can read something.
All you did get is the magic of the prism itself.
Oh, okay.
Did we actually enter the mirror room on the other side?
On this side? Down here, you mean?
On this one.
Yeah, we searched the room.
Okay. Because Leva never entered that one. It's still black.
Well, I think
Braxon's going to say, "Can I borrow that prism thing?"
Well, hold on. Solas
Please.
was asking something.
Sorry.
not asking, but suggesting that since there's 24 numbers and we don't know exactly how many numbers are in the combination, our best bet is trying to look for clues, and it doesn't seem that there's clues on this level. So, considering that we are on a time limit, we should most likely start heading to look more clues on the upper level.
Are there any runes in this room?
No.
Nothing.
The walls are decorated with what you assume is religious symbolism, but you're not seeing any runes that match those runes on the columns.
Okay.
So Braxton says, "So, Ockar, could I borrow that prism if you're not using it at the moment, please?"
Ockar?
Sure.
Thanks. Braxton's going to try looking at the lights in the rooms to see if the lights look any different through the prism. And he's going to try looking at all these markings on the floor in the rooms to see if any of them look different.
Which room are you in to look at?
He's in this room at the moment.
Right. Okay. So you're in that room looking. You're not seeing anything unusual.
Okay.
Hey, Vordon.
Yes.
Could you come down and have a look at this other room with a column and just see if the markings are the same or different?
I can indeed.
Braxton's going to give the prism back to Ockar, and he's going to say, I think maybe looking through that or projecting light through it might help.
I would announce myself as I see them go past me. I'll say, "Hey, I'm over here. You might be able to see me."
Oh,
no, still alive.
Finn will pretend he didn't even hear him.
Nah.
Vordon will say, "Oh, Lafdul, good to see you back. Well, good to not see you back." Margoth kicks his foot a little bit.
You would have been helpful in a few fights we had.
Yeah, well, I had to go alone. You know, it's dangerous out there. You have to be careful when you've got no backup. So I had to be stealthy. It took a while. I'm here now. Did I miss much?
2 fights.
Damn, we found these rooms that need passwords to activate the defenses.
No. These are not the defenses. These were the
offenses.
Hold the command rod parts.
Right.
Oh.
So Vordon goes in and surveys the tiles, and he calls back. They appear to be the exact same, but in reverse order.
Interesting.
That might help us once we find some kind of hint which to press.
Braxton's going to ask Ockar if he can borrow the prism again. And he's going to want to look at all the lights and the floor tiles.
Yep, you're not seeing anything unusual looking through it.
Were there any markings similar to those number runes in the rooms where those golems were?
Nope.
The ones we fought last time near here and that killed the Kyrier?
Nope.
There's no markings in here or anything?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Not of the runes, at least.
Could Leva do a cryptography check to see whether that, despite it just being the reverse, whether it actually helps her in any way?
You can roll, yeah.
But I don't want to see if the words were actually magic.
I mean, there's magic radiating from pretty much everything.
Braxton says, we could try crowbarring up one of these panels
We don't want to necessarily risk it.
There are spells that obfuscate wording, and you might have to know a spell that makes it readable or dispel it. It might become visible, or it might just be a mundane thing.
So, Leva, the reverse order of that doesn't seem to help in any way. You figure out.
Okay.
So,
Pity.
at the risk of, well, it's stopping this before we overlook the potential obvious solution. Has anyone thought to go up and ask the caretaker there about these
I thought about
runes?
doing that. I would like to do that.
No one specifically said that they were doing that or considering that.
Okay, hey guys, I'm gonna go ask the caretaker about this. Anybody that wants to come along can.
Finn will go with him.
Well, the Solas also suggested to exploring the upper levels, so
Yeah.
we might as well go at the same speed with everyone.
Well, Lewa will go. She did think, but she didn't say anything. Shit.
So I'm going to head off to talk to the caretaker.
Okay.
Any of you mention the water thing to me or not?
I'll leave that to the others.
No,
It's not of importance at the moment.
I just carry on with you.
And no one's asking Lafdul what he found out there, and Lafdul isn't sharing that information either?
No, I just said I took a long time.
Okay.
Because I was skulking around having to...
And you said Nor was okay.
All right,
Yeah,
so
no,
real
fine.
fast.
Terrified though.
Real fast. Do you guys want to explore as you're going back, or do you want to like beeline to the administrator, find out if he knows anything, and then decide from there?
I want the beeline.
Beeline.
Yeah, beeline.
Beeline
Okay.
would be good.
All right. So when you get there, what do you ask him?
We found these. We found the areas for the control rods, but they seem to be password locked. Do you happen to know what those passwords could be, or where we could find them?
It seems to be a number code.
It blinks its steel eyes and then says, yes, do you have some charcoal and something to write on?
Yeah, Solas has paper and writing supplies.
It's got probably ink, knowing Solas.
Do you
I've got ink,
hand those
actually.
over?
Yeah.
Okay. With some effort, it gets its arm, flaking a lot of rust in the process, into position, and then quite quickly writes down 2 series of runes. And Vordon is able to indicate that those are number series. And they are the same, but they're reversed from each other.
Okay.
Does he indicate which goes to which side?
Yeah, he does.
Okay.
Sounds
Well,
good.
Let's go
Hang
and
on.
enter those.
Yeah, we'll go and use the passwords then.
Can we... There is a medium for us to enter this then?
There's
Yeah, there
keyboards.
is.
Alright.
There are
There's
panels
20
that are labeled.
24 number keyboard number buttons there.
Yeah, and the series does not include all 24. There are some repetitions in the series. They're actually about 16 characters long. All right.
Should we try to figure out how he works this out, or are we just going with it?
I mean, he just gave us the combinations and which side they go into.
Sure, but that might... If once we hand them over and we no longer have them... Oh, actually, we got them on a piece of sheet, haven't we? So...
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do you want to do the left side or the right side first?
Right side.
Since our tokens are all over on the left side, why don't we start there?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Good choice.
Solas will with Fordon put the combination.
You might want to position your tokens just in case.
Yeah,
Is there any indication of which way their written language works? As if it's like left to right or right to left or reverse to front, front to reverse?
You have not seen any indication of that.
And
These number series don't actually help either.
And the numbers on
they are
these...
reversed on the other side.
Yeah, but it might indicate if we go left first or right first.
Well, so it did write left to right on the sheet for you, so I guess you could base it on that.
Are the numbers on these panels on the floor?
No, they're little tiles on the column itself, beneath the panel.
All right.
So position yourself, but not too close if something happens.
Yeah, position yourselves in just the right position so that when the fireball trap inside goes off, you guys all get hit.
sounds like a plan.
But yeah, Solas and Wardon will handle the input.
Just gonna volunteer the NPC, huh?
Well, he has the helm to help.
Yeah, he has the helm.
All right. So the two of you, I mean, like you have it written out. All you need is visual pattern recognition at this point. So
yeah, but Solas wants to know what number it is that he is pushing.
Okay.
So just to confirm, Solas is pushing the buttons, and Solas gets electrocuted if there's a trap.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
And if it's a trap that has any distance, the short distance, almost everyone except Braxon is in it.
Yeah, yeah.
Sounds fine.
Okay, so Solas, you start touching the tiles as Vordon is indicating which ones to do. And after you get the 16 tiles pressed, and as you touch them, there's no like they don't depress or anything like that, but the rune on it lights up, glows with magic, and well, none of you have detect magic up, but it does visibly glow when you touch it. And for those that you touch multiple times, the color actually changes.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
And when you come to the end, there's a little rumbling of the pillar itself, and the panel slides open. Inside there is a 2-foot-long rod of copper and ivory. It is tipped with a polished ovoid amber stone at one end. And the other end has... Actually, hold on a second. No, sorry. This one has a topaz stone. My mistake. And the bottom of it has triangular projections like teeth on it.
For something to be inserted into it.
Well, Solas carefully takes it out of there.
All right.
Well, we got the first part of the rod.
All right, let's go get the other one.
Unless something happens.
Nope, nothing else happens.
Almost like the security has been disabled in this place.
Or, you put the code in properly.
And that.
And if you hadn't put the code in properly... There was some talk about just punching buttons, and I was like, oh, yes, do it. And then no one did it.
Because we thought better of it.
Made me sad.
Yeah, Solas was extremely opposed that idea, just punching numbers.
Oh, not having the fun for me, the dungeon master, to try to kill you guys. I'm so sad.
Yes.
That's only fun for you.
You don't deserve fun always.
Ah, 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 ah. Suddenly a Tarrasque appears and eats you. Oh, okay. Alright. So...
I think Babel's stuck in the doorway. You can move him over there. I'll move my own token.
Alright. There we go.
Yeah, I'm having a bit of trouble getting through the doorway.
Yeah, it's because of that little thing there. You have to
Yeah.
go through the middle of it.
There you go. Bjelmoth is in the room.
Okay, let's type
Hey.
this in.
Well, same procedure.
That,
Using the with word on the putting the code in.
Okay. Alright. So, and I also misspoke the other... Yeah, it was 1 foot, not 2 foot rod. Alright, so once again, you follow the list as written, touch the tiles, and they glow as you do so, and the pillar rumbles as the panel slides open. Inside that, you find a very similar rod, this one tipped with a polished ovoid amber, and triangular teeth at the bottom of it.
Well,
Looks like they fit together.
Yeah, I will carefully take it out of there and try to fit them together.
And they do fit together very easily, and once they touch, there's a brief flash of golden light, and you can no longer see the tooth marks. It feels solid and like a single piece of worked metal there.
Mm-hmm. Well, now that we have this, I think we should start looking for those. Ask the administrator where those golems that handle the power systems or the systems.
Sounds good. Let's beeline there.
All right, give me just a
we
second.
should probably look from the viewing post to see how the battle's going.
Well, it's the same place.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
do
at
that
least
while you're-
give us a time frame.
All right, so you're gonna make your way back up to the administrator.
Yeah. Show him that we have the control rod now.
Okay. You can go ahead and move your tokens up to the stairs, the top of the stairs, and I will then
To the
drag
next
you
level.
over. I'm sorry.
Which stairs?
The
Upstairs,
top of the map.
we are going 2 levels up to the administrator.
yeah, the stairs up to the upper level.
Oh, wrong way.
Did any of you search the courier? I mean,
Their stuff were completely smashed.
Yeah, they got crushed, completely crushed.
no like crushed metal thing that may have looked like a key or anything.
You mind moving Beowulf over?
Sure.
This is where I should be zoomed out.
It does help.
Yeah, it helps until you get it to the doors. Then you bounce off the doors.
You just have to aim middle of the doors. It's you bounce out of the frames of the door, not of the door.
Yeah.
Yep, I know.
Unless Lafdul is closing the doors in front of you constantly.
He could be.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, that sounds like a great idea. I think Lafdul should be doing that. You know.
So Braxon says to Lafdul, so you didn't find any that are alive.
No.
Okay, I
I wasn't exactly trying to either. Well, I mean, I wanted to know if they were alive because I could get past them, but you know, I didn't find any, so that was always good.
That's good.
All right, so you make your way up through the second level to the third level. I'll pull you over once it loads in for me.
Little Paul, no, he looks terrified.
I said once it loads in for me. Roll 20. Okay. Alright. Loaded into one of them, not the one that I wanted. Hold on.
You've gone to the
There we go.
GM
There.
layer.
Alright, there we go. Alright, so you're down at the stairs coming up. And you can go ahead and start making your way to back to the control center. And it does take a bit of, like, coming up and down has taken a bit of time, but
the two doors that lead to the control room are closed.
Ah, that's right. You guys closed them. So would you have closed them again when you came back up to talk to
Probably
them?
not.
Okay.
Probably not.
All right. So they're open now.
Freedom at last. He could run away if he wasn't so rusted.
There we go.
I don't think he is something that can really leave that place.
Not anymore, at least.
Definitely not anymore.
conventional.
Did it have legs even?
It looked like it was completely rusted into place, except for its upper torso.
You think it used to have legs?
Does it actually connect to the facility in some means?
It's rusted in place now.
Oh, so it is, but it's fixed in rusted.
Now it is, yeah.
It might have been that it sit on something or standed on something, but now it's rusted.
Haven't you got
Rusted
like
seat.
that universal solvent? You know, you can just set it free.
We don't want to mess it with now at the moment, since that might also remove its connection from the facility if it moves out.
Braxton's gonna check on the progress of the battle.
Solas shows the rod and says that, yeah, we got it.
All right. First, so glancing at the panels, the battle is still ongoing. You can see your battle dolphin is involved as well. There is some damage that your vessel has suffered. You can see obvious damage to the some of the Grav Argosy as well. They've definitely smashed a few carrier ships. There's another image that shows the world of Bavalna, and there is clearly a fleet being assembled there.
Friendly one or an unfriendly one?
Carrier fleet.
Right.
Yeah, Bavalna was the world that they controlled.
Yeah.
They've got word of this place now, probably.
But
So
there
they're
is
sending it.
another image that shows the sphere wall,
Mhm.
and it shows Grav Argosy ships entering. So reinforcements have finally arrived.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah, the reinforcements Grav requested.
Braxton will point this out to the Gravs.
Yeah, Vordon had already noticed, and he and Genva were talking excitedly, and he says, yes, it will take them many days to get into any orbits, and I have no idea how many ships they've actually brought, but this is a welcome sight. It won't help our friends out there right now fighting, though.
But we should hurry to help our friends fighting there. We should hurry trying to get this place operational.
Didn't they have like border patrols in the sphere wall entrance?
They did, and it looks like a fight is beginning at the sphere wall.
I'm gonna
Because
look
of that.
back to the golems. So, where are the power golems that we need to find?
Well, Leva first asked whether there was anything that you guys could do for it, and it looks at you, Leva. You think quizzically, like you've just asked it something that it has never considered before, and it says, "No, I am fine here." And then it looks to you, Ockar, and says, "The power golems must bring power to the water chambers. You can find those in the upper sections of this level. The power golems are near here." So he it quickly goes on to describe where the locations are. And we are getting a raid from the Gilded Troll. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate that.
Welcome.
Yay.
So it indicates to you that there are power golems basically to the left and right.
Mhm.
And there are water chambers also to the left and right. And it says, "Power must be brought to the water for light to be restored."
Is there a necessary order or just what we think we should go with?
It needs to be done to both of them, but it does not matter which one you do first.
Well, then let's head to right. Since I'm on the right side and I had the rod.
I don't know. Does anyone? Is that okay with everyone?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's both are equally valid options. So
Yeah. Someone might feel that left is lucky.
I went
One's
there.
as good as the other.
Okay. So
there
that is.
might be some-
Sorry, hold on. He indicated the double doors out of the chambers where the gemstone golems were, not the ones in here. Sorry.
Okay. So down here.
Still, it might be a good idea to check out.
We might want to check them after we've done what we need, since faster we do it, faster we help our graph friends.
True. True.
Yeah.
We can always explore this place after we've done that.
Assuming it doesn't blow up.
So,
Well, yeah. but
which side do we want to go? Left or right?
Left?
Sure.
Oh, everyone's going right.
No, right. wrong right. I mentioned.
I gone to the right by myself. Right. Okay.
Stage left.
Left, sir. No, right.
So me and Braxon are going on our own adventure in Barony.
No, we're going right.
There's no
Oh,
one
we-
there.
The
East.
rooms where the gem golems were.
East side.
Oh, so south and then right.
Yeah, the big rooms were the pedestals and the pillars.
Dear.
Okay.
We
on,
did
I'm
check
mov-
that these rooms were not, these doors were not trapped last time. And they have been disabled the trap, so you can go ahead, Ockar, and open the doors.
Volunteer
Okay.
someone else? How
I
noble
mean,
of you, Solas.
There still might be guardians to
Okay.
fight, and he is a fighter. I'm a mage.
I'll open
Yeah,
it.
but don't volunteer him. You
Hey,
can,
I'm
you can
fine with
say anyone want to open the door kind of thing.
Hey, I'm fine.
All right. You gonna push the door
Yep.
open?
And I mentioned Ockar because he was on the door.
Okay. So you push the door open, and you can see a corridor stretching ahead of you, and a passage going to the left and the right. We do have a break coming up, but we'll get to that in just a moment so that I can, do a little bit of a cliffhanger for you guys.
An encounter? Never.
Oh, Braxon
Might
will
as
go
well
through the
open the
door.
second door also.
There's a thought. Solas and Noah, as we're walking, do either of you know you have spells that detect invisible creatures?
Not
Like
memorized.
myself.
Nope. Nothing.
You know the spell.
No.
I
No,
know
you
some
don't.
spells, but I have not memorized any.
Oh, there's something down here.
So stop when
it's
you get to
just
the crossroads for a second, please.
Yeah. Braxon stopping before he gets to the crossroads.
All right.
Stop at the crossroads, I guess, in the line.
He's gonna
Well, it's
peek
just
left
more
and
so
right.
that because I was moving the NPCs forward as well. All right, so you've got the
What did Lafdul do
passageway
wrong?
leading north and the passageway leading south, and based on what the administrator has said, the passageway south leads to the power golem, and the passageway north leads to the water chamber.
Hmm.
Okay. Well, then we should head most likely to the south first.
Okay. As you get to the crossroads, you can definitely hear some crackling sounds coming from the south.
I think that might be the sound of power. Is it crackling like the electricity?
Uh-huh, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Who was beside me and ran away?
I don't know, but Braxton's walking up. Somebody heard electricity and ran away.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going up because I'm invisible, so, or at least I hope
I have
I
the
am.
rod, so
Okay, Braxton's getting to the
I
corner.
do see a golem there.
He's going to peek around the corner.
Okay. Peeking around the corner, you can see an octagonal chamber, and in the center is a tall humanoid insect figure made of metal. Electricity crackles all around it, and electricity is constantly leaping from it to the various points of the octagonal chamber. It is standing exactly in the center, and it doesn't seem to be paying any attention to you at the moment.
Who has the rod?
And that is where
I
we're
have the
going
rod.
to take our break.
Sounds
Give
good.
you guys some thoughts on how to handle that, how to bring the golem to the water,
Beep it on the
and
snoot.
I'm sorry.
You beep it on the snoot.
That doesn't really bring it to the water.
I mean, it might. But you guys want to have a few minutes to think about that. So we're going to take our break. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. So we will see you guys shortly.
See you on the other side.
See ya.